Here we are following the Players Championship, getting ready for Valspar. But first, I mean, there's plenty to talk about in terms of the Players Championship, and I know all the people are waiting eagerly for Blake's take here. So, what's your thought?
My take, man, Weasel, what a name for that guy. We couldn't have penned that name any better, huh?
He's a weasel.
He's the new Spieth. He's literally Jordan Spieth, just a magician. Gets up and down from everywhere, just drills fucking 15-foot par putts like it's his job. It's just we got on Casey live during the Friday morning, right? When everybody was it the Friday morning or Saturday? Whenever everybody was hitting to the drink on 17, we got on Casey live. We saw a good 75-1 number. He wasn't playing in that wave. And then Monday morning, we got on Keegan at 250-1. That was a fucking great bet.
Yeah.
And then all three were tied for the lead. And I'm like, Weasel spraying it left and right. And I'm like, wow, one of these guys is going to win it. The two guys that never win, Keegan and Casey. And we're gonna win some cash here. But then Weasel just did Weasel things.
Yeah, it is the perfect name. If someone asked us to explain it the other day, he looks like a weasel, which he totally does. But a lot of it is just due to him weaseling his way out of trouble all the time. He's a little slimy fuck. And every time he should make a bogey or a double or gets in big trouble, all of a sudden you look at the shot track and you're like, oh, fuck, he has 11 feet for par. And he makes it every single time. He just weasels his way.
He makes it.
He's just a dirty little fuck.
Yeah. Just a rat fucking weasel fuck.
Yeah. And credit to him, he's
good. No, he's good. We said last week on the pod, I can picture Weasel winning this thing. And they just never give us numbers to bet on him. I'm not betting Weasel at 30-1, 33-1.
I think I only had a 28 and I wasn't really interested in it. He's priced that way. I mean, it's for a reason. It's because of his win equity. And when he has one of those weeks, he's going to win. Like when he has one of those weeks where he's making every 15-footer, there's nothing you can do about it. Every single one of his putts just found the center of the cup.
Yeah, it wasn't even like
dead middle.
You knew it was in as soon as he hit it.
Yeah, and just confident putter. And I will say this, though, all the people tweeting, the ball's on this guy to go at the pin on 17 with a 2-shot lead or a 3-shot lead. Yeah, okay. He was aiming dead center of the green and pushed it right.
There's no way he was going at the pin.
But you have Paige Sporonic tweeting it afterwards, This guy is nuts. All right, I don't think so, but all right.
He lost 5.2 off the tee this week. He gained 11.2 putting.
That's what caused their hate for him to begin with. You shouldn't be able to lose 5.2 off the tee and win a golf tournament. That's
what Spieth did, and that's why my hate for Spieth. That's how it really became. He's doing what Weasel does now. That's when Jordan Spieth was at his peak.
Right. Maybe he's that. But
what do you think the rest of our picks, though?
I mean, DJ was great Sunday. He got the shit end of the draw. He looked really good to open it off, and then he got the bad weather. So what are you going to do about it? I thought 40-1. That was a great bet. Make that bet every fucking day. My guy Rahm, I guess it's something we're going to talk about.
He was horrific.
I had nightmares about him last night. I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about his fucking approach shots. They were so bad, and all the things that we figure he'd be good for, and we figured he'd ball strike it great. Just figured out if he figures out the putting and around the green shit, and his approach was horrible. It was absolutely
6.6. How many times did he go in the water yesterday?
Water, bunker, dead center of the fairway every single time. He was gaining a bunch of strokes off the tee. He's just middle of the fairway.
7.2 off the tee. This is most he's gained almost ever.
Dead center of the fairway on every single hole, and just hit it either in the bunker or in the water or 50 feet away. I don't get it. I don't know if it's him having another kid and that's messing with him and the adjustment at home. Mike D said it's the shoes, but that's only for putting. So I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't know. I thought we'd have the adjustment with the soft golf course.
We got a perfect scenario. Good end of the draw.
Silver platter. It was on a silver platter for Rahm. Right there. He was on the draw. All the other best players in the world were on the shit end of the draw. It was just Rahm and Vic.
And Weasel.
Yeah. Just what the fuck?
I mean, he was down to 5-1 by the time he teed off.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because
It
it was
was
just
literally on a silver platter for him. He just played horrific.
yeah, that was embarrassing. I mean, I love Rom. He's my favorite player. I've been high on him forever, but like I have to say now that was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. It was embarrassing for him. It was embarrassing for me as a Rom fan. Just I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, it was bizarre stuff from Rom there. He continues to lose around the green and putting. It was minimal this week. His putting was actually perfectly fine for a win. Like he didn't lose like 3, he only lost like 0.4 or something. So that didn't factor into him not winning. It was just approach. Like what? He couldn't hit a wedge or an iron. I just don't
You know, part of me
understand.
thinks of it as like the curse of the number one. These like there's so much parity in today's game. It's not the Tiger era anymore. Anytime someone gets to one, it just recycles back again, and it's gonna keep going in cycles.
Yeah,
DJ,
but don't you
JT.
feel like he's just on a different level? He has been.
I do feel like that, but didn't we say that about DJ 2 years ago?
Yeah, but DJ is more like DJ gets hot. Rom just sustains for
Yeah,
like I feel like for 2 years now he sustained this.
he has, but now it's not looking too good. Like maybe
He's fine.
he is, and I hope we get like a 16-1 at Augusta or something. But I don't know.
The players, man, the players is wonky. The weather fucked everything up. The whole fucking tournament, the weather just fucked everything up.
I don't think it fucked him up though.
No, not him, but the whole event itself. Brooks was playing great, DJ was playing great, and then the weather just came in.
Yeah, it was an abomination. The whole event like wasn't good for the tour. It was their flagship event, and that's how it plays out. It was a disaster. And they had that fucking ugly freak win.
Yeah, I can't stand Weasel. Oh, fucking Weasel.
I felt they showed his girlfriend on TV. I felt so bad for her that she has to have him fucking lay on top of her every night.
Yeah, fucking Weasel. That little rat fuck. What else we have? Oh, Casey. He got fucked.
Oh,
But then he turned into a pussy on 17 and 18. But he got fucking fucked hard.
on 16.
That was garbage on 16. Weasel hits it 120 yards, dead hook left. And and he still hits the green in 3 from like 250. Casey hits a dead nut straight middle of the fairway and lands in a pitch mark. Not even like a divot, like an actual hole where a ball landed and just stuck.
That rule needs to change.
That's a garbage rule.
If it's, like if I don't want him to take it off every divot ever, but like if there's a situation where 20% of the ball is covered by grass, like it was, they should be able to do that if it's in the air like that, or if the divot is in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you shouldn't get penalized like that for being in the middle of the fairway. That's garbage.
No, you shouldn't. And if I was him, I just would have fucking whacked it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I kind of wanted him to do that, but then I was like, there's a lot of trouble on 17 and 18.
Yeah. But
then he was a fucking pussy on 17.
I still think a lot of guys probably would have went after that thing, though. I don't know, though.
Yeah.
He laid it up like 30 yards.
Weasel was in trouble.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he wasn't in trouble at that point, right? Weasel had already hit his third.
Like 230, yeah.
He already hit his third. He was already on the green.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then he didn't go at the pin on 17. It's like, Paul, you're too back here, dude. And Weasel just stuck it.
And
you just got to go after the pin here. Like, I don't care if you
made plenty of money. You've had plenty of top 5 in big events. Like, go for this fucking thing.
Yeah.
DraftKings had a big week.
Oh, you did. You did. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I almost won the $100 single. 1,100 people in it. I was in third for most of the afternoon up until the very end. Steele bogeys 18, Keegan Steele bogey 17 and 18, Keegan bogey 17, doubles 18. If that doesn't happen, I sit definitely in third, 5K. I ended up slipping down to 6th place based on those two things and won 1,800. But still a solid showing, I guess.
Nice.
But
yeah, good chunk to play with, right?
Yeah, so let me playing for a little bit. I won't get my dick hard, but it was fun being there.
Yeah, there's always hope. You just never know, especially that place.
Yeah. Overall, it is what it is. I I also had a Steele top 20 and a Keegan top 10 that hit. Didn't really cover my losses, but it helped.
I thought Keegan was going to win for a second.
Yeah, he never had me completely convinced because I just know who he is, and felt the same way about Casey. I still thought like these two guys are probably going to find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, I didn't think Casey was going to win at any point, really. I was hopeful. Just, I don't know. Thought Keegan was going to win just based on Weasel fucking up.
And the way he was playing, though, he was nails. He was hitting putts. He was everything in the fairway, very confident, striking it. Like, looked great.
Yeah. He was great till 17.
And 17 wasn't even that bad.
He
rolls
pulled it.
back. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Oh, well, we're on to Valspar. So far, it's the WDs. We've had Casey. I don't know.
Neiman.
No one really else that significant.
Munoz, who was final group on yesterday.
Not as bad as I expected. But whatever.
Fucking Weasel. What a little rat fuck.
Yeah, he is a rat fuck. So we're moving on. This event, great course. Copperheaded Innisbrook. It's a par 71, pretty weird setup. It's like 7,200 yards, but there's 4 par 5s and 5 par 3s. Par 3s are all pretty tough. Par 5s are pretty important. Pretty much carried Burns last year. So
they're longer par 5s though too, right?
Yeah, they're longer. It's a tough course. The winner's usually between like -8 and -12. Last year was a bit of an outlier with Burns getting to 17 under. I don't remember exactly why that happened to you.
Soft course last year.
Okay. What are we
expecting? And it moved to May. It was in May.
So it might be a little easier again.
No, it moved to May.
Oh.
It's back to where it is now.
Okay. Oh, that's right. So it'll be tougher.
I think it was in May last year, right?
Yeah, it was fucked up. It definitely wasn't after the Players. I know that.
Yeah, it was May 2nd. Yep.
So what are we thinking? 12 under, something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, me too.
I just know I'm usually on vacation for this event, and I never watch it, but I got to watch it last year, and we were on Keegan.
Yeah.
Hit the most horrific shot I've ever seen.
13. Yeah. He went way right in the bunker. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck he was. Yeah, that was horrible. And Burns, he was okay. I think he made 3 bogeys that day. Like, he didn't really do all that much to win it. Keegan just didn't really give him anything to think about.
Yeah. But it was basically down to a 2-man event.
What were Keegan's odds there?
Last year?
Yep.
I know Burns was 80. Keegan was what? Keegan was hot then, wasn't he? Wasn't he like 60?
Yeah, he was playing well. Yeah, we were all over it. That was a good one. All right, but this year we got a bit of a better field. The spot in the schedule last year, I don't think was conducive to a great field. This year seems to be a lot better considering. I mean, I'm actually happy with the guys who didn't pull out. You still got 5 of the top 10 players in the world. You got DJ, JT, Vic, Morikawa, and X.
Yeah, this is the best field this place has probably ever had.
But there comes some weird things with it, like the guys who played last week. Some of them were grinding all the way till late Monday. Got long days, Saturday, Sunday. I know a lot of guys said they were just hanging out in the fucking clubhouse all week, just like watching TV, waiting to see what was going on. It creates some variables that we don't really know how to factor.
Yep.
So I guess start at the top.
You think guys like Morikawa and Xander have an advantage?
Yeah, I do. I do think guys who miss the cut have a bit of an advantage. With that being said, I would not bet Morikawa at the odds that he's at because he's way too high, and I think he's missing something right now. His approach game isn't what it usually is. So I'm not. Can he still win? Absolutely, but I'm not going to bet him at the top of the board. And Xander, I just don't love the course fit. He hasn't really showed me shit in a long time, so I think that is an advantage to some people. But those two guys, I'm not particularly interested in.
Yeah. So it feels like usually they don't get like 5 top guys when they come here, but like they usually get like 2 or 3. And I feel like every time they get these top guys, they always play well. They don't always win it, but they're always in the mix.
Mm-hmm. It seems like that's probably true.
I don't know why. Like, that's why I don't think it's going to be a random to win this week. I don't know. I know you think differently, but
I think we're on a different page on a lot of stuff this week, which is rare, but I think we can just embrace it and see how it goes. But part of me thinks because of the whole players thing and because it went late and because of all of these factors that like it just opens the window for someone more random to win and like.
Yeah, I hear you.
But could go either way, definitely.
Okay, so odds we got JT and Vic co-favorites 10-1 on Bet365. Morikawa 12 to 1, DJ 16-1. Those are the top four.
The person I can see in that four winning the most is Vic.
Yeah, dude, Vic's on fire, man.
His ceiling is obviously high. His floor is so high.
Last week was his best ball striking week, like ever, I think.
Like even though he contended late, and I don't like that for most guys, for him it's like I don't know, man. He just says it doesn't matter for him. He's gonna come top 10.
Yeah, he was 30 last year.
I remember that happening.
Dude, he's on another level right now. But
He
even so, he was getting into the mix yesterday. Gets to 12, the drivable par 4. He's got it right in front of the green. And what does he do? He chips it off the green.
Yep.
He can't get up and down. Does more dumb shit. He just continues to do dumb shit.
Thank God
that prevents him. And that prevents him. He was right there. And then he'll come back the next hole and fucking birdie.
Do you think it prevents him here?
Stick it to 2 feet. No, he can win this, but like I don't know. He just does like stupid stuff.
Oh yeah,
always. It's just like when is he going to learn?
Yeah,
I'm not betting him at 10-1, but like you'd be a dumbass to think he's not going to finish in the top 10.
He has the best chance to win out of any of these guys under 20.
It's not even close.
Yeah, I mean more than I'd bet him over JT and Morikawa every single time. The DJ number is much more bettable. Why don't you give us that?
Yeah, so I bet DJ. I liked what I saw last week. Hoping the momentum from the 63 on Sunday just keeps it going. And he's played here twice. First time here, he was 6th. He was in the final group. He was leading going into Sunday. And I think he shot a big number that Sunday. It was that was when Casey and Kokrak finished 1-2, and he ended up finishing 6th. But I know he was in the final group with Kokrak. He gained across the board last week, and he's got the Bermuda putter. He's feeling the Bermuda putter. So I'm all in on DJ. I think he has I would choose him second out of these 4.
I agree with that completely. That I would choose him second.
Odd wise, I just think it's like, would I bet DJ if he was 14? No, I bet him at 18.
Right. I only have a 16 available. That's one thing. I'm a little different than you, and I don't think a top guy is going to win this thing this week. That's another factor. With that being said, of all the guys, I do like DJ a lot. I'd definitely rank them: Vic, DJ, probably JT, Morikawa. So I don't know.
He's got to get going, man. He's got to get going.
DJ.
Yeah.
All the good signs. I think he's very close. Whether it's this week or not, he's putting it all together. A lot of times before the guy finally makes that big breakthrough and gets it all clicking, you'll see the week before, a couple weeks before, him making a lot of birdies and some bogeys. Like that's kind of what he's doing.
He's making a ton of, like I was just saying, like we were both pulling for Rahm and DJ for our DraftKings this week.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was like, well, they both stink, but at least DJ is making birdies for us. And then Rahm was just being a fucking asshole. And then he got super hot on Sunday. Quietly finished T9.
That was crazy. I mean, he shot like a course record, right?
63. I mean, off the tee, last 3 events. He's only played 3 events this year. So off the tee, 3.3, 1.4, 2.3. 2 of the 3 events, he's gained over 2.5 on approach. I don't know. I like what I see from DJ. I watched a ton of DJ this week, and I mean, he got fucked by the draw. That second round, like he was rolling. He was 4 under the first round. That second round, he sucked. But he made some shit bogeys too. I'm not gonna lie. He bogeyed the par 5s. Can't be doing that, even with the weather.
No, even late third round, which was early Monday, he played horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's certain things that are questionable here, and I don't. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get there on the bet. I like the bet. I agree with you. I think it's a good bet. I think there's
Here's
a lot
another reason why I'm doing it. I don't love these other odds in the 20 to 40 range, particularly.
Yep. Fair reason.
I like one guy, but I don't like. Usually, I can build like a card around like 3 guys at 30. I'm not doing that this week. I think a lot of these guys their numbers aren't what they should be.
Overvalued. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear all those arguments. All make plenty of sense for me. But yeah, I guess we'll see. If I get a better number, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do, but there's some other guys I'm looking at here.
Okay, we'll go to the next range. Your boy Fitz down to 22 to 1. X 22, Louis 22, Sam Burns 25, Lowry 25, Hatton 25.
So you're going to bet a guy who wins in DJ.
See, like all these guys, you're going to tell me Fitzpatrick right now, and I'm just like, I can't bet Fitzpatrick at 22 to 1. I know we're getting like a 25, but like I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to just be the fucking sucker and do it because my gut is just telling me Fitzpatrick, and I can't not listen to it. First guy I thought of when I woke up, we're, kind of in a rodent season right now. I know you like another rodent, so I'm thinking about the possum here. So here's my reasoning: 6th, 10th, 9th in his last 3 starts prior to the Players, which he was the shit end of the draw for the Players as well. Barely missed the cut. His stats were perfectly fine. Lost 2.9 putting. Everything else is perfectly fine. Nothing from that event that I would take, that I'm holding against him. So
I'm with you here. I'm with you completely. Yep.
I was going to say, I know that you don't like him, but it's not because he didn't play well at the Players.
No, it has nothing to do with it. The only reason it has anything to do with it is the number. If he was fucking 40, I'd bet it with you.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing he missed the cut. He barely missed the cut, didn't play poorly, got to go rest and kind of not deal with all those long, cold days that he had. His Florida form is fucking unbelievable. His prior 4 starts to the Players, all 4 of them were in the top 11. I think 8 of his 12 top 10s on tour in the state of Florida.
Yeah, I read it off when we bet him at API. It was crazy.
Yeah.
What did he finish at API that week? He finished top 10, right?
9th.
Yeah.
So,
exactly what we said he'd do.
Yeah. If he's ever going to win, it's going to be here. I do think he's talented enough to win. He's still fairly young. I mean, he's been around a while. Everyone thinks he's older. He's 27. He's, at one point 10 years ago, that was considered very young for guys they just started winning. So I do think he's going to get there. He's not one of those guys I think is never going to win. I do think he's going to figure it out because he's won big events in Europe, and this track makes a lot of sense for him. Great par 5 score. He's actually first in his last 24 and 36 rounds. Par 5s are important here. I think Burns was minus 10 on the par 5s last year, and that's basically the reason he won. And I think Fitz could do something similar. Puts the ball in the fairway. Great Bermuda putter. He gains almost a stroke around on Bermuda. So all the reasons I liked him at API, I like him again. I just, even though 25 to 16 isn't that huge of a difference, it's pretty much double the money you'd have to invest. And I think I'd rather just grab a couple of guys here. I get he's a loser, right, for the most part throughout his career, but I like the course fit. A lot of things I like about him. And I like the fact that everyone kind of went to him last week and he got burnt, and, they got burned, and maybe go back to him this week. And this is when he actually pops and does it. Brother's playing this week. His brother's making his debut. Really highly regarded amateur. I watched a little bit of that event, and he, I don't know, maybe that gives him a little added motivation, a little spark. I don't know, but I like him this week.
His brother's not turning pro, right? He's just playing this week.
He got an exemption.
Yeah, because he won the collegiate Valspar or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get it. I get the concerns. Same thing happens every time we've bet him or I've bet him. So,
yeah. I don't like everything you say is completely true. I'm not going to do it this week. I'm going to bet another fucking loser.
Well, the guy you're going to bet at least wins, but
yeah, once maybe. All right. Maybe enough said on Fitzpatrick. I'm not betting him. You're betting him. We'll see what happens. X Louis, 22.
22, huh? Not for me.
Shane.
I like Shane. I like Shane a lot. I was hoping to get a 30. Haven't seen a 30.
Shane's fucking hot right now.
He is.
What happened to him yesterday?
He wasn't bad. He just had a couple 10, 12 footers for birdie, didn't make them, and just kind of hung around.
What did he finish?
I think he finished 11th.
No, he finished 13th, second and 13th last two.
Yeah,
he's playing. No one's playing better than Shane right now, right?
No, I mean,
besides Vic, it's like Shane's right there.
And plus, should be a great course for him.
Yeah,
I like Shane. I was hoping for a 30.
Yeah, why aren't they giving us anything? Nothing.
Those guys who contended last week,
yeah, stuff.
They're not giving him numbers.
Hatton too. I don't like Hatton at all, but he's doing everything with a putter.
Hatton, I think he has winning upside.
He does.
He could also be horrible.
Yeah. All right, next range. We're obviously not betting Burns. He was spraying the fuck out of the ball.
He's fucking blows.
Okay, next range, over 30. We got Brooks, 33. That rat Abe Answer, 33. Kokrak, 35. Before we get to the rat, give me a Brooks take.
Well, I don't think I can do it anymore. The number is good. Valspar, he doesn't have great course history, but it's a play. He's been good in Florida. You can always give him a chance in Florida, but I'm just fucking sick of his face, his fucking blonde, stupid hair. I just keep picturing flashing back to on 17. He's hanging around. We have a bet on him. Just fucking survive this wave. You can get through this round, and then next, figure it out on Saturday, Sunday. And he just sprays one 40 feet right of the green, dead center of the lake, and just starts laughing like a fucking hyena with his blonde hair blowing in the wind. I just wanted to smash his face in. Like, we care more than he does, and it pissed me off, and I hate his blonde hair, and it needs to go.
It does need to go. I'm with you there.
So
I'm not holding the players against him. I'm not betting him, but it wouldn't shock me if he contended. I don't know. He fucking stinks.
I'm not holding the players against him. It's accumulation of everything peaking at the players.
Yep. I mean, I'm on him at Augusta. I feel fine about it.
Yeah, I agree. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. I can't do it right now. I need a break.
Need a break. Yeah. I hear you. Okay. So what if you were offered a 45-1?
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes just bet it, and I probably wouldn't tell anybody.
All right. Yep. Fuck Brooks. All right. Next guy. Next bet I made. Guy I seldomly bet. The rat. Abe Answer. Mexican rat. Okay. Here's a quote from Paul Casey. This golf course is kind of a 175 to 200 plus golf course. And that's what I do well. There's a premium here sort of on medium to long irons. This isn't the longest golf course. Quite a few guys hit irons. You're forced to hit irons off some tees. Guys hit irons off things like a 2 and 3 iron. But the par threes are long, and those approaches into your second shots on the par fours will require 175 to 200 plus shots in. Abe Answer. Last 5 events, 175 to 200, has gained an average of 5.3 from that distance. +8 at the Players, +4.1 at Genesis, +7.1 Phoenix, -4 at Amex, +11.2 Sony, just from that fucking distance.
Wow.
All right. Third in the last 12 rounds in that distance, behind guess who? Justin Thomas and Victor Hovland.
Wow.
The 2 best players in this field. All right. He's got a 5th. Last year here, he's got a 16th. Time prior. And I do feel like this is a Southwind correlation. I know a lot of people say Travelers, but it's not as long. Travelers, you have shorter irons in. This is a this is a Memphis comp, in my opinion, as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he obviously won Memphis. Burns was in the playoff with him in Memphis. DJ's played well. Won Memphis. He's played well here. A lot of guys. I mean, Fitz is another Memphis guy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, so I'm all in on Abe Answer this week. Was fine last week. He was in contention. I think he was like minus. Well, not in contention, but he was like -5 going into the final round.
His stats were good.
Yep.
I like it. You know, I was laughing because it's that stat you mentioned kind of sets up something I wanted to talk about a little bit later and kind of segues into it pretty good. So I thought it was funny. But I will say also, last 24 rounds, 175 to 200.
Yeah, he's not great the last 24.
No, that's not what I was going to say though. Lowry third.
Oh, I did notice that. Yeah, I looked for last 24 and I'm like, he's not that good. I can't really roll with the stat.
Yeah.
Last 12, he's good.
I like it. I could see him doing pretty well here. I like the course history too. You know, I asked if he really has done anything in Florida, and without knowing, he actually has been good here. So, especially if I'm not betting DJ, I could take a handful of these guys. Like I could get enough guys in this range who I like. I mean, I would really like if I could get a Fitz 25, which I already got, which I wanted more, but I'm not going to get it. Answer 33 and Shane 30. If that was to happen, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you're playing the Travelers comp, Travelers 4th last year, 12th the time before. I don't know. 35 seems like a fair number on Answer. It's not like he's priced down to 25.
No. What about Heritage? Someone has said, I've heard someone say this is like a hilly Heritage.
He almost won Heritage.
He almost won, and
right. Also, it was him and Webb. Webb beat him, right?
Yep. And Fitz said Heritage was his favorite course on tour. So
that's right. Yep. 2020 Heritage. He was second. 11.8 approach. Holy fuck.
So yeah, a lot of good things point to these little fucking rodents.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm on Abe. You should join me.
I will. I'll join you on Abe.
All right. All right. What else we got here? That was it. Nothing on Kokrak, right? He loves this place.
He does, but it seems like it's been smoke and mirrors a bit with him, and I don't buy it.
Okay.
You can.
He loves these club down events.
Perceive that how you want. Yeah, fuck him.
All right, fuck him. Fuck the big man. All right, 45. Keegan, Tommy, both 45. Woodland 50. Bubba 50. J Day 50. And Norn 55.
Well, let's start with Gary, right? We bet an 80.
We bet an 80. Not a full bet, but we bet an 80.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was some bad news after we bet it, but 80 is a good number regardless of anything you want to think about. So I think that's perfectly fine with the 80. I like club down. He was great. Similar to Fitz, he was great going into the players. I'm not going to hold the players against him. He was obviously way worse than Fitz and many others at the players. So if you want to hold that against him, you have more of a reason to. But 70, 80 to 1, this guy's win equity. He can fucking win this thing.
Yeah, definitely can win this thing. He's won it before.
Yeah. Yep. Who's these other guys? I know everyone's betting Woodland, so we don't really have much to say. Just go listen to what someone else said about it.
I know you want to bet Keegan.
I'm thinking about it. I know he's going to be popular. I know he's not going to win, but I mean, if he can break my heart, then that's worth the price of admission.
I just think it's too much to ask after last week and then after what happened here last year.
He's playing so well.
I know. I saw it coming a mile away, too.
And yeah, you were saying it for 3 weeks before the players, and I think this is a better fit for him than the players. I think he can, especially if it plays tougher. Like last year, I don't really blame him that much. It just the scoring got away from him.
I think we were saying a different thing during the time it happened.
Yeah, we were, but again, I don't expect him to win it. Burns got to 17 under. If he stays at 14 under, Keegan's in a play. It's just like the way he did it. I agree, it wasn't great, but I don't think he's going to win the event at 17 under. If it stays at 11, 12, I think it's a nice spot for him.
He won that FedEx event at like 25 under, I thought.
Yeah, maybe he did. I don't know, but. Yeah, if you say it's too much for him to do after last week and last year, then I'll take your word for it. If he wins, I'll have to kill you.
He always plays well here. I'm not holding it against you if you bet him. It's just not, I'm not going to bet him.
Okay. Who else?
Tommy.
I like Tommy.
I was shocked when I saw his stats this week or last week. He actually played well. Like, he wasn't like smoke and mirrors. He actually played well.
He's been good 2 weeks in a row. I mean, stats weren't amazing at API, but they were great last week. He was kind of hanging around there. Is he capable of winning? Probably not.
It's not a bad number if you get a 55-60 on him.
No, but if he's 3 back on Saturday, again, money's worth.
Yeah, definitely.
Just thinking about his chance of winning.
It's just weird. Like 3-4 years ago, he was just like, it's like you were
so
confident
consistent
to bet Tommy Fleetwood, and now it's just like
he's unpredictable now. I mean, back then he was just consistent.
Yeah. Now I just don't know what I'm getting.
No, like what does he do well anymore?
Sometimes he putts great. Sometimes his irons will be great, and the putter will just suck.
But he's a good player. He's went through a bad stretch, but he's not going to lose it forever. He's going to be back.
I hope so. I love Tommy. Those locks flowing in the wind, you know?
I mean, 55 for me is worth it. I haven't really got that opportunity. Only a small piece of it. I'll bet at 55. But if I get a full bet at 55, I would bet it. It's a good number in the field. He's playing well. Good in Florida. Back-to-back top 21 finishes. Fuck it.
Okay. Don't hate it. I bet Noren at 55. Why? Yeah, he's playing great. He's playing fucking great.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. He's probably going to finish fucking 17th.
So is Tommy. They're like the same fucking guy. Just one is more popular because he's got long hair.
Yeah, like usually Tommy's 30 and Noren's 100. So I buy that argument when they're both 55. I can lose on both of them.
Okay.
But
130 is the same as 55 and 55.
Yeah.
Right? Spending the same amount of money.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's right. That's true.
No, my point is that argument makes sense when they both aren't going to win, but Noren is 100-1.
Noren's won just as many times as Fleetwood has on the Europe Tour.
I don't buy that.
Look it up.
I mean, I know he's obviously won on the PGA Tour.
Who's won on the PGA Tour?
Oh, no one. He lost in a playoff. My bad.
Neither have won on the PGA.
Neither have.
Anyways, Noren, players gained 5 on approach, 5.4 at Honda, 3.5 at Genesis, 1.3 at Phoenix. He's got a 5th at Honda, 6th at Phoenix, 26 last week. Putter didn't get going last week, which when it gets going, he's going to be there. He has Florida success, especially at Honda. 21st his first time here last year. I don't know. I like Noren. I wish the number was 75, but when the gut tells you to bet it, you just bet it.
I have no problem with Noren. Yeah, you're right. Noren has more has no more European Tour wins.
He does, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Tommy's has been way better record in majors.
But Noren has some weird fucking wins, like the Saab, Wales Open, like.
Yeah, but he's had some good wins too.
He does, and he's old. Yeah, he's 11 European Tour wins.
He won at Wentworth, right?
Yeah. So yeah, no, you're right. I do have. Hold on. I do have this hat signed by him.
Oh, he's a Swede. Why don't you like Noren?
I don't not like him.
Congratulations, by the way, to your guy.
Yep. Congrats, Henrik. My favorite golfer is the captain of the Ryder Cup in my home city of Rome. Very excited for that. But his fellow Swede, Noren, I wish it was 70.
I know. It got slashed. It opened up at 75.
55 is tough for me on him.
Yeah, but who else are you going to bet? Bubba? 50?
No, I've decided against him. But I like him.
50?
No.
You going to bet Hadwin at 60?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not betting any of those guys, but it just might be the 3 guys at 30th. But if I can't get a Lowry, and yeah, I could see myself. If you tell me to bet Norn, then whatever.
Okay. Hadwin 60, Kiz 66, Webb Simpson 66, seen 70. Wow, this guy got bet down, huh? That Flamer Tringali.
Did he?
He's 66 now. He was $1.10 earlier.
Do we still have a $1.10?
People fucking love that.
Whatever floats your boat. But
yeah, we still have a $1.10.
I thought a $1.10 was a good number on him because he's contended last year. He's been like 50 in these events for the most part. Hasn't been great lately. I get that, but that's why he's 110 instead of 50, and he contended here. Place kind of makes some sense for him. I fucking despise the guy, but
yeah, 110 is a good number. Yeah, he's a true flamer. I'm not even joking about that.
I don't think that you can call them that.
Well, I'm calling him that. That's what he is. That's when I see his face. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I got nothing against it either. It's just like that's just what I think.
He's his celebrations all flamboyant. He's a big look at me guy. That's what I don't like about him.
Yeah. And then you got Seabez and HV3 under 70.
Seabez and HV.
I got to talk about Webb.
Okay.
I mean, this is kind of stupid. I know he might be injured, but like,
if he is, why is he playing?
Yeah, why? Like he took 2 months off before the Players. He missed the cut. Like, and if he was injured, he would just not be here this week and just wait for the Masters.
He didn't play that bad either at Players.
He missed the cut, but he was on the. Was he on the shit end? I think he was on the shit end of the draw. I don't know. 70 seems dumb.
It does. It does. I'm not going to bet it though.
No, just can't do it. Was he just dead?
I mean, even before he was quote unquote hurt or whatever the fuck was going on, he was off. Remember?
Yes and no, but one of the events he gained like 1 billion strokes at his course, RSM.
Yeah,
which he can do blindfolded, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to do if you just fucking want to blindly do it and say it's worth the risk. Like it's the same idea of betting Brooks at 40.
Yeah. He was 70 last week, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's 70 this week?
Could say the same about Fitz too.
Man. I don't know.
If you decide to do it, I
kind of baffled. Kind of baffled. I could have just put him at 50 and I could have passed on him.
Yeah.
Anything on Kiz?
High risk, high reward play. I think he's been just so fucking inconsistent. His last 6 starts, he has 3 missed cuts and 3 top 10. So I don't know. I'm not too interested in him now. I don't know why, but I don't picture him winning Valspar.
No, me neither.
Like
Varner, he was there.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Next range, Y 70, Knox 70, Mac Hughes 80, Denny McCarthy, and Brian Harmon 90. Those are all the guys under 100.
I got something for you. So last year coming into Valspar, Sam Burns, very highly regarded amateur.
Hold on. I feel like I know where you're going with this. And
just let me do it.
Makes me really horny. Okay, go.
Okay, so coming into the Sam Burns, 25 years old, really highly regarded amateur, had 1 win on tour, but it was kind of a lower level win, like the Sanderson, kind of a swing event. But he had the talent, the ball striking was there. Wasn't really known as a guy who could get it done in the end, despite his win at the Sanderson. Comes into the event 80-1, which is a number I've seen on this guy on DraftKings. And just based on a talent play alone, he seemed to be kind of a popular player. I feel the same situation unfolding this week with another guy who's 80-1 on DraftKings, very highly regarded player before he was a professional, decorated collegiately. 80-1, good skill set, good ball striker, been playing very well of late. Do you know who it is?
Very well. Very well might be a stretch.
Statistically, last 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, my guy.
Yep.
Oregon Duck. Aaron Wise.
Yeah, Aaron Wise. I talked myself. I think he's winning this week for some reason. I can just picture it.
I wasn't gonna go here, but I can't not be unwise if you're unwise.
Do you like the comparison there?
Yeah, I do. Is he as good as Burns?
No, but
I thought he was when he first came out. He isn't.
right, but things change so quickly. 2 years ago, I would have said the same thing. Burns, I would have thought of him the same way I think of Wise today.
Wow, his stats were fucking incredible last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I said 2 weeks in a row. He's gaining like 5 off the tee, 5 on approach. His putter's been horrible, but I think putting is a bit mitigated here. A lot of bad putters win here.
Well, last 12 rounds, 175 to 200. He's 8th.
Yeah. I like him. I think it's a good number on him. He's just a guy I can see winning this thing. It just reminds me of the way Burns was coming in here. I just can crush the par fives, ball striking it great. He's tee to green is the important thing. Shitty putters win here all the time. Charles.
Tee to green. Scott won here, right? When he was a
Yeah.
shitty putter?
He reminds me of Charles. Like he's the same putter that you want to shove up his ass now.
Yeah, I'm in. I have room for one guy, so yeah, I'm in.
We have 130 on him.
Oh yeah, we do. Fuck. I'm definitely in.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like that one a lot.
All right, I'm in.
Another guy in this range. I don't know if you said it or not. I'm just going to go with it because I don't feel like talking about all these fucks. Ike Streelman.
Did not. He was in the next range, $110.
Okay, $110. I've seen all different types of numbers, but I'm just going to talk about him anyway because I just want to get it over with.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about Streelman too often. So came to life last week at the Players, was really hot the last couple of days, which usually sometimes people parlay into a good following week. Gained 3.7 strokes on approach, finished 22nd, difficult course. He's good on tough courses. Has the Travelers comp if you like that one. Obviously, it's Mr. Travelers. His 2 wins in his career were Travelers and this place in 2013. 2 tough, kind of mid to low teen scores. Last year he had a stretch where he just played all these tough courses as well. In a span of 4 weeks, he finished 8th at the PGA, 13th at Memorial, 15th at US Open. I just think he's kind of the type of guy you want here. Has the course history.
He always plays Memorial well, and Memorial is long iron.
Yep.
So you're making some great points.
So yeah, I just think it's a good number and a good course fit for a guy who's capable of doing it. Has done it before here. I just peaking when he gets hot, he kind of stays hot for 4 or 5 weeks and then disappears.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, I got a 130. I bet it.
It's good at Honda too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you said it all on Streelman. I don't want to overdo it on the Streelman talk, but yeah.
Only so much you can talk
If I have room, he's definitely on my short list here. I bet another European at 110. I don't know if you were joining me on that one.
Who is it?
Matthias Schwab. Sneaky playing well.
He is. Totally
110. I don't know if he can really win, but 7th at Honda, 7th at Puerto Rico the next week. Didn't play last week. Like that for him. He's a ball striker. That's what he does. He'll probably dribble down his leg if he gets in contention. Not gonna lie, because that's what he's known to do on the Euro Tour. But talent-wise, this he's young and he strikes it. So, and I think he's playing really well right now.
I'll get on board on that. I'll bet it. Devil's advocate, my friend Tom was talking about Schwab as well, and I said he kind of can't win on the European Tour. How's he going to win here? Made a good point. The 2 times he did had a real chance to win on the European Tour. The 2 guys he lost to was Hatton in a playoff and Paul Casey at Paul Casey's best course. So,
well, there we go.
Young guy, you give him a break.
Yep. Hey, Casey's won this event twice.
Yes, and they competed, and he said, all the courses that he's really contended at are just ball strikers paradise. So I think this is kind of a place like that.
Yep. There's some other guys. I don't know if you want to like Lanto 110. That's a decent number on Lanto. Who was the other guy? Oh, I saw Molly 150. Wasn't he playing well for a little bit?
Yeah, I just can't do him.
Yeah.
Fuck him, man.
5 straight made cuts.
What's that pay?
Yeah, nothing. Who else?
Who's been playing all right and makes some sense? European guy, Lipsky, 200 to 1.
Why does he make sense? What's he do well? I have no idea.
I think he's just short. He's like an iron player. He's bad off the tee, but he's like an iron player and has a good short game. He, I don't know. He's probably what fucking everyone thinks Aaron Rai is, but he played well, I think, at Honda.
Damn, Cooch is in this field, 160.
He's dead. 45 going on 80.
Yeah. Anybody else? Luke Donald. I was surprised Luke Donald wasn't the captain this year.
Yeah, just too ugly looking. Forehead too big.
Kramer
makes sense. Travelers comp, played really well. Not capable of winning, but if you want to play him at like 6,800 on DraftKings, you can do that.
Stenson and Graham.
Oh,
250.
My last guy. 200 to 1, Marty Keimer.
Oh yeah, your guy.
I bet the 200.
Did you?
Yeah. Because
just cause.
Who gives a fuck? Remember last time when I bet him, he was like 110 for no reason. So I didn't do it. But 200, that's enough for me to just do it.
It's going to be fantastic Thursday morning text from you. Marty's minus 3 through 4. Miscut.
That's right. I think I bet him at the PGA Championship last year or something where he was, it might have been the US Open, where he started off really well. But last time he played, he was not bad. You know, that's high praise for a guy like that. Just the way he's been playing. He wasn't bad. Thursday, he was horrible. But then Saturday, he grinded it back and shot, I think, a 67 at the Honda. Overall, first time playing in a while, and he was all right. Got the rust off. Gained, even despite the miscut, he gained almost a stroke on approach. I think if he clubs down, puts it in the fairway, he could have a decent week. Is he capable of winning? No, but fuck it. And you know what? You told me about the 175 to 200 proximity. Last 24 rounds, second. Guess what? Nope. Don't ask me when the rounds were pulled from.
Yeah, he's got like all his rounds are from majors.
Yeah. So imagine what he can do at the Valspar.
Oh shit. Yeah, I won't be joining you, but best of luck.
If he makes the cut,
I'd love to see it. To be honest, I was always a big Marty fan.
If he makes the cut, the bet pays for itself.
Those Thursday and Friday tracking just paid off.
That's worth $40 or whatever you want to spend.
All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm DJ Answer Noren.
Yeah, I'm Fitz.
And I'm going to join you on Wise. You just made a lot of compelling cases for Wise.
Okay, so as of now, I'm we have a little bit of Woodland. I'll join you on the Answer because you told me to. I'll take so I'm on Fitz, Answer, Streelman, Wise, Woodland, Marty Keimer. I have some room, obviously. If I got a 30 on Lowry, I'd be happy to take that. I don't think I want to get it. We'll see.
Can you join me on Schwab?
Yeah, I'll join you on the one something Schwab. I'm just going to bomb this thing mostly. Sit 25, 33, and then just go everyone else 50, 60, 70, 80. Have some room in play if I need some. See if anything else falls in my lap. I'm not too horny to go crazy with this thing.
Yep. All right. Let's get back in the winning circle, man. We got to start railing these out.
Yeah, stringing them together. All right.
Good luck.
Let's do it.